Hi, this is George from Digital High Road. In today's video, as you can see, we're in a video editor. And what we're going to do is I'm going to take you from the video editor to creating and rendering the video. And we're going to go through a case study watching how I actually do my SEO for publishing a video on YouTube for my channel. So that's today's maximizing the SEO from my YouTube video as it's published. That's today, the subject of today's video. If you get any value from this video today, please give us a large thumbs up. Like the video. Don't forget, if you're a new visitor to our channel, please subscribe to our channel and also hit the bell icon so you get notified every time I publish a new video to our channel. Let's move on into going from the video editor, rendering the video, into creating all the SEO and publishing a YouTube video on my channel. Today's video subject. So in this video, what I'm going to do is show you exactly how I go from A to Z in getting this video rendered and then uploaded to YouTube, and then work with the SEO, the description, the thumbnail, and how I work and what my thoughts are on this and how I can max out the SEO. First thing is I've decided that this is how I optimize my YouTube videos for SEO. I show you exactly from A to Z the process. That's kind of okay. Now once I've got my video edited in here in the editor, this is Filmora. What I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the export up here. This is what I have to do in Filmora. I'm going to create a video. Now there's a title in here which I don't want. I want to use part of my keyword. I want to show you I have everything planned out here on a script. And what I'm going to do is I just highlighted this area. This is part of my title for my video. I'm just going to copy that. I'm going to put this out of here. And then I'm going to go Control V, put that in there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit Export. And what that's going to do then is it's going to pop up a screen, and it's going to take a little bit to render it. So it uploaded to my computer, the video. I'm going to come back in here and just X out of this here. And then what we're going to do is go to my YouTube channel. Okay, so next what I'm going to do is I've closed off my editor and the video is downloaded into my computer file. What I'm going to do then is I'm coming into my YouTube channel, Digital High Road. This is the way it looks because it's the way it pops up because I'm signed into my Gmail address so I can manage this and edit it. So I'm going to hit Manage Videos, and then this screen's going to pop up here. And then this is the back end of my YouTube channel. I'm going to hit Create, and then the drop down I want to hit Upload Videos. What I'm going to do then is click on the arrow. It's going to pop open my video folders, and I want to find the folder that has the video in it. Be this one, and it's this one right here. So I'm going to click on that and then open that. Now it's going to start uploading the video to YouTube. Now I've got a template in here of default templates, things I want. I can take them away. I have things I can cut, delete, add to, and I'll show you as we go through this video how I fill all this in the way I want it for it to be published. Now down here it's going to show the percentage of upload of the video, and then in a minute it'll pop up how many minutes are left. So that usually is when I come through and I start working on things like creating my thumbnail. And I have my folder here which I showed you already. This here, I've got the information I worked up already. I start plugging in all this information into this area here, and what we're going to do is wait for this to upload more, and then we'll show you next how to do that. Okay, so now we're going to show you how I set up my title and my description. And what I did was I had two working notepad pads here. This was the first one. From this one I created the second one, which is this one. This is the final one, the one on the right's what's going to be plugged into here. But what I did first, I took this as a working title, and I went and started and did a bunch of YouTube research and checked for the top 4 or 5 YouTube videos, watched them some, checked their tags, took all the tags that they were ranking for. As you see, there's 4 videos here that I did. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4 I did. And then I went through and I picked out what I wanted to create for video and what tags I wanted to use on my video. And I added some too. So this is what I have decided on doing right here. So we're just going to block that out. Now here at the top, I always start out, I have the full title. I'm just going to copy, and then we're going to put that in here. I'm just going to paste that. Now there's right here is the characters that are allowed. Now I may want to come back and update this a little bit. Right now that's going to be fine. Now everything in here, the description, I've gone through and decided what I was going to keep. So at the moment I'm going to delete all that, and I'm going to delete this here. And then what I did on my folder over here is I have my descriptions in two sections. Section 1, which will be above this line here. Section 2, which will be below it. So I'm just going to copy this here. And then we're going to put that in the description area above. And I want this to come up for formatting better. And then I'll get there. And my Grammarly is working, so it tells me that. Then I'm going to go back to my browser here. I'm going to go back to my folder. And my second part of my description is this part right here. I'm going to copy that. I'm going to paste that into here. And then I'm going to skip here. Then it corrected me, so I have that. Now, the next thing I'm going to want to do, if you look at the folder here, is I had an introduction, and what I'm going to do is divide this into chapters. Now, the tags for description, I always put my top 3 tags I put separately in the description. And they're going to be right here above my default. And there's they're hashtagged together by hashtag, so that they show up in the top part of my video, right below my video once it's published. And I'm going to go back here. Now this part here, these are all the tags that are going to go into the area down below here. Shut this down a little bit, bring this up. And then the thumbnail will come later. Next I want to do, as I'm going down through, I want to do my playlist. And this is going to be SEO, search optimization. So I set my playlist up. You can do multiple playlists if you want. Everything here is preset. I'm going to click on more options down here. And then down here I have a default again. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to copy, paste all the tags in here. Now again, it'll tell you how many characters, so if you want to add things. But I would recommend not going crazy at first. Try to keep it to maybe 5, 6 good tags. The tags are listed in order that the top 3 hashtags up here were listed. If you look on this here, how I optimize my YouTube videos, Now, if you look in the description, I put that first here in my description, how I optimize YouTube videos for SEO. And then I put how I get more views on YouTube is another tag down here. More views on YouTube. I'm trying to incorporate the tags into the description. If you do that, you'll get better rankings for your videos. I'm going to drop that away. Now we're at 19 minutes left, 31%, and we've done all this. Now, but that's what we're going to do right now. We'll come back, we'll do the thumbnail, add end cards, and then set up the chapters. They'll be next. So, as I mentioned, I went to notepads, and this one here, I showed you, I had a phrase. I went to put a search in here into a YouTube channel. And then what I did was I came up with this one, this one, this one, and this one. What I did was I opened them up, went to each of them, and I checked out their tags over here that they used. And that's how I got the tags for this here. Once I had the tags for this here, then I created my other document here and created my tags through here. And then I took the top 3 tags, organized them so that I had them in order here. This for how to optimize, get more views, how to rank. I put them 1, 2, 3, put them into hashtags here, and then tags here. So then when we go to my channel, I'll show you what happens. Okay, so what I do is I go into my video. Now it's finished processing right here. And then I remind you in my document here, we showed you that I've got the title here, which is what the title is right here. Then I've got the first part, which is right here. And the second part right here. And I've got my tags in here. And then remember, we put down here, I put the tags. We set the playlist up, and I set the tags up down here. Okay, so now once we're done finished processing here, what you want to do is you want to create an end screen that will get people to watch more YouTube videos. So you want to watch more of your videos. Usually set up a couple videos here, and then just put in here YouTube and see what other videos I have. Okay, well, guess we'll do this one here, and we'll set up another one video and get a specific video. Okay, so pick out this one here. Now this is going to match up down here, and this I want down here. And then what we're going to do is save that. So then what you're ready to do then at this point is what I usually do is I'll push next. Now I don't have any cards to add yet, but we're going to, when we go through the video and analyze it, we'll figure that out. Okay, so what I'm going to do now next is I'm going to show you how to create the chapters. And then what we have is this right here. We start with 0000 introduction. And then what I'm going to do is we'll enter, and we'll go through step for step. What I can do is, since I have the video, this is the video that has been downloaded to YouTube, but I've brought the video up on my computer. And what I'm going to do now is we're going to go through and take a look. This is George from Digital. Divide out where everything divides, and I can forward this a little bit because I kind of have an idea. And I know the introduction starts there, and I look for the first transition. So there's the first transition. I'll pause it and write it down. It's at 104. And that's how I do it. I go through and I find where the transitions are and identify and type them in to my notepad what I want to have. Now when I get the final version here, I'll show you that before we enter it into the YouTube for the introduction part. It'll give us the chapters when we do the final thing. The last thing we'll do is we're going to take a look at the thumbnail, adding the thumbnail, and then we'll be ready to publish the video. Okay, so we're back where our video is loaded. It's finished processing. And what I'm going to do is we're going to load up my thumbnail that I created, and we're going to find it in here, way down here under YouTube. This one here. I'm going to add that. Now, once we found that and added that, so the thumbnail's been added. Next, we're going to go to the end cards. And what I did was I already set this up, set up a subscriber button, and I set up 2 YouTube videos. And they're here. They were saved. Those are set to go. That's checked off. The only thing we need to do is we need to go back to the details. And we need to come down through here, and we need to find where we left off with putting our description in. And I need to have some space in here. Now what I did was I went through and I did this here has to be added now. These are the chapters are going to be added to the description. I usually put them right in here. So we have our description, and then we run into our chapters. And then what we'll do is bring this up a little bit for formatting. Now sometimes it changes, but what we're going to do next is we're going to come to next, and then we want to go to visibility. Now right now I'm just going to use it as unlisted. What it's doing is saving it. Now here's the link for it. Just going to click out of that. Now here it is. Now what I want to do is we're going to go through, I'm going to do two more things for it. I want it to come up, and then I'm going to check some things now that it's coming up to be played. I want to make sure that my chapters are showing, and there they are. If I go through, it goes from introduction, and there they are. There's all them. Now what I'm going to do to finish my optimization, I'm going to like it. And then down here, as a public comment, I'm going to add a plug for my free training. So I can just go back to my description. And what I'm going to do is just put this link in right here, because that's my call to action in this video, is promoting free training. So we're just going to put that in there, and I'm going to put that as a comment. And then what I want to do is I'm going to come here, these three dots, I'm going to open that up, and I want to pin so it remains at the top of the video. And then I want to heart this. I want to like it. So it's comment. It's going to have one view already. And then we're ready to publish it when we're ready to publish it. You can either schedule the publish to make it public. We're not going to do that at the moment, but that's what I wanted to show you, how to do optimization in YouTube SEO in 2021. I hope you liked this video. This was an A to Z tutorial for optimization. And also don't forget, there's a link down in the description for great free training that's available today. Take advantage of that. It's access. You can get access today for great free training. It's the same training I use to build my business right now today. I hope you liked the video. I hope you got some value from the video. Please give us a large thumbs up if you did. Don't forget to leave comments if you have any about what I did and how you do SEO on YouTube. Also, please hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel. We would appreciate that. And also hit the bell icon. Tap that a couple times so you get notified every time and that you don't miss any new videos from us as they're published. And I just want to thank you today for watching. So long and take care.